The biggest mistake repair shop owners make when it comes to processes or policies is they break them. They say, well, I'm the owner, and somebody walks in and they make an on-the-fly decision to do something that is outside our typical mode of operation. And they don't understand that every single time we do that, we weaken the staying power of that process. And on top of weakening the staying power of that process, we cause chaos, right? That one change, that tiny little change, gets everyone defunct and out of sync. It seems so silly. You wouldn't think it would happen. You just think, well, yeah, but you just fix the car. You just go do the thing. Right, but see, as owners, we often try to fill every role in the shop ourselves. And so we go do all those things, and it just seems simple. But you break the line of communication between the advisor, between the tech, between the parts guy, between the manager. You break your flow in the business. This has been made uber clear to me lately. I've stepped into the family business, which has no process whatsoever. I think they thought they had process. I think they thought they had policy. They had some stuff that was written long ago, but it was like, hey, we're going to write this up. We're going to put this on paper. We're going to toss it in, and we're going to say, hey, you guys go do the thing. No, that's not the way it works. You have to police your process. You have to police your policy. You have to trust but verify. You have to work through this stuff. And every single time you hire someone, you have to retrain them on what that is. And then you have to watch to make sure we're doing what our policy dictates. We're doing what the process says we're going to do. And on top of that, as society as a whole changes, as your operation changes, you know, they talk about PEST and SWOT analysis. As the political, economic, societal, and technological changes happen, which is what PEST stands for, and the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, as those change, your processes and your policies and your procedures are going to have to change too. Maybe they're minor, maybe because you're paying attention to it, there's small tweaks as you go, but they've got to adjust and maneuver around the environment that they reside in. We can't just let them go. And so my point in saying that is like this business up here, like those processes, policies, and procedures had long faded. The business did what it did, but it was a very, very base level, barely sufficient mode of operation where there was no structure, there was no enforcement of the structure, there was no nothing really. It just did. Right? It just survived by the grace of God, I guess. And so in your business, you just can't allow that to happen. I promise. There is a better way to do this. We talk about it over and over again, and these are not complex policies. It's really just about observing, sitting and watching what happens in your shop and saying, does that make sense? Like, is that the best way to do that? So there's my opinion, folks. Hope y'all have a good one.